Roxanne. Okay, I'm glad you found me on the new live stream. You can go ahead and post your 3 questions right now. Okay, so your first question is a main general reading about your career. Let me see what I'm getting for you. So it's clear the energy, angels, ancestors, spirit guides for Roxanne. Career reading for Roxanne. Okay, we have the star. Let me actually try to make this easier for you to see. So we have, you said, I'm struggling with motivation right now and wondering what comes up as far as any predictions or any insight that can be shared. Oh, thank you. I love these cards. So the first card out was a star, then the 4 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. And let's go ahead and clarify these cards as well. Clarifying the star, we have 5 of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Cups, we have Knight of Wands. Clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Fool. And clarifying the 7 of Cups, we have Page of Swords. Okay. So there's, first of all, I'm hearing something about Thursday. So if this, something's going to happen on a Thursday. Seems like there's going to be some sort of an opportunity or news that comes your way on a Thursday. I don't know exactly which week it's going to be, but on a Thursday, just keep your eye open for any news or opportunities that are headed your way. This seems actually like a good thing. I don't feel anything negative pertaining to the news coming on Thursday. So that's what leads me to believe it might be an opportunity for you. That's the first thing I heard. I am a clairaudient, which means that I can receive messages, or hear messages rather, as well. So I'll be channeling while I'm pulling your cards. But this is showing me that there's a need for you to fight for something that you're passionate about. Also, the key word here is passionate. Like, this should be, you need to fight for something first towards. And this particular thing may not be like very liked by certain people in your family or your group of friends. And there might be some like some opinions on this that aren't gonna exactly make you feel good, but that's why it's so important for you to find out what it is that you're passionate about, so that you have a reason to contradict what people are saying and to actually go for it regardless of that. There needs to be something that you really find an interest in, and if this takes some self-exploring or like going on a journey to find out what it is that you're interested in or learn more about yourself, then that's what needs to be done. I'm also seeing you are coming out here as the Four of Cups. I see that you're kind of just waiting to see what comes your way rather than going towards certain goals or having certain goals. I'm seeing that you need to become more assertive and decisive, and you may also need to take a leap of faith in regards to your career or in regards to finding work. There are many options out there for you, but it's not going to come easy without a little bit of research and self-exploring, self-discovery. Let me see what else comes out for you, okay? So let's pull your Moonology cards. We have incubation, responsibility, shadow, and alchemist. Okay, so there's definitely something here for you in your near future, but this is not the career you expected to be in. I see it being a little bit more on the creative side. But I'm seeing that the reason you're lacking determination or motivation at the moment is that there's something distracting you, and the crazy thing is this distraction isn't even necessarily something like super important. It could be that you're dealing with some type of for lack of a better word, I would say this is just some type of depression or some type of anxiety. But what really needs to happen is that one, first of all, you're staying indoors too much and keeping to yourself too much. Two, you're not doing the mundane everyday tasks that normal people do, so you're losing your sense of responsibility. Like if it means that you need to get up, do the dishes, clean the house, or do certain mundane tasks to remind you of what it's like to get up for work every day and work on your responsibilities, and so be it, so that you can get back into the routine of doing so. And then with the shadow card, it's telling me that there's some things you need to work on healing, and only then will you start to see the opportunities that are in front of you. So that's what, let's pull an advice card and then we'll move on to the next question. Unity. Polar Bear. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. Spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Compare traditional methods with new ideas. Let me read what that is from the book. Let's see, number 8, Unity. Oh, number 5. So it says, Polar bears, like the Unity card, represent deep spiritual growth. They symbolize the importance of having an experienced teacher to guide you through your sacred journey. Due to their extreme living conditions, they may suggest a black and white approach to decision making. It is one of those times when a traditional route makes the most sense, or is thinking strategically to come up with a more original plan the order of the day. Deal with challenges in a flexible and contemplative way. This card can also indicate a need to seek out a spiritual mentor who can help you understand who you truly are. Embrace growth and evolution, and then share that knowledge with others. Polar bears are symbolic of meaningful moments of spiritual evolution. Their lives call for solitude and introspection, but also compassion and love for their children. By following their example, you will enrich your spiritual life immensely. Polar bears are extremely intelligent and able to adapt to their surroundings. Likewise, the Unity cards ask you to examine your situation with an open mind so you can adjust your plans accordingly. So that's what I got for your first question, Roxanne. And go ahead and post your second question whenever you're ready. Which part did you think I was on point about? Where are you going? Where? Don't take too long. Please. Do you have your phone with you? So Roxanne, whenever you're ready, go ahead and post your second question. You were on point about being depressed and needing to go outside more. Oh, I see. I'm also, you know what, I'm being told to pull a therapy card for you as part of your first question. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Okay, so you have script, and it says, a scenario accepted as a standard according to social norms, especially in habitually occurring situations wherein assumptions are made by all participants as to how interactions will unfold and who will play which roles. A scenario repeated in a relationship or group that, while possibly destructive or stifling, is comforting to the participants, characterized by rebellion against etiquette, inappropriate behavior in mundane situations, need to adhere to particular sequences of events and roles, anxiety in response to the unexpected, Stepford wife syndrome. I wish I knew what script to follow in this situation. Okay, so I think there's a situation too in which a certain person or people expect specific things from you, and you feel the need to embrace those roles, and you're kind of still needing to find your way out of that and getting into your own zone again. If this is not the case, then there's definitely certain expectations of you that you feel you can't easily just drop or leave behind, which can be contributing to the mood that you're in, or the depression, if that's what you have. Yeah. But the next question has to do with that. I keep thinking about wanting to start my own architecture company, but this job that I'm doing right now is more managing people, and I'm really struggling with it. Okay. I see what you're saying. So what is the what's the specific question you want me to look into? if that's a good idea and if I will be successful with it and when to do it. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to use a different deck for this. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, show me what I seek to know. Occurred in the cards. Give me the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. Give thanks and praise to the Most High. And we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Please clear the energy for this next question. Would it be a good idea for Roxanne to start her own architecture company? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. This actually came out in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Okay. So, at the moment, what I'm seeing, and I keep hearing, you might think that this is like a crazy idea. It's not as crazy as it would feel to start your own business, or I'm sorry, to start your own company or your own, basically your own company. I keep hearing it's not as crazy as it sounds. However, there needs to be, so the Queen of Swords is in reverse. I'm going to get some clarifying cards just to be sure of the message here. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have Queen of Wands. Clarifying the 10 of Swords, we have the High Priestess. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, we have Queen of Swords. And clarifying the 3 of Swords, we have the Hierophant. Okay. So I'm seeing there needs to be, you need to work on the way you delegate. But you can take a creative approach to delegating or to giving instructions or giving orders when you're working. I see that if you can put a sense of your creativity or creative ideas into the way you delegate, it'll be easier for you to manage people. And also I'm also hearing that it will be more well received if you take like a more interesting approach to the way that you instruct for people to do things at your job. And by creative, I mean there can be, I'm seeing that there's a little bit of frustration at work. Not just, this seems to be like from a lot of people, but it's like, it seems like there's a team involved, and the frustration comes from throughout the team, not just one person or not just you. I'm also seeing there's an important message here that the depression you're going through at the moment, or the isolation that you could be dealing with at the moment, there's going to be a healing process that occurs here sooner rather than later. And this is going to be like jump started by something, a situation here where you'll kind of feel as though you're responsible for something or feel at fault for something. Now, this healing process is simply to help you. It's gonna be, and it's gonna be very soon. It's gonna happen quicker than you would expect it to happen, and it's gonna come out of nowhere. But this is gonna be a tough situation for you, and in the end, the reason for this situation was so that you can learn how to do something that allows you to communicate with your higher self and get yourself out of a certain emotional rut that like the situation here in the 3D is going to help you to release something emotionally draining. With the 3 of Swords, this could be something that causes you it's mostly a subconscious thought that leads you, takes you to a place where you're wanting to isolate. What I'm seeing here is that you need to find yourself a good support system. You don't necessarily have to tell these people, oh, I'm going through something or I'm dealing with depression, but you do need to find your circle of people that you can lean on. And this is going to be the healthiest choice for you to act on right now. By doing so, you'll find some relief in your stress at work. You'll start to find that motivation and encouragement through this group of people that you'll call, your circle or support system. And this is very crucial to your improvement, to get out of anxiety, to get out of depression. So let me see, as far as starting the business, starting your own business, would this be a good idea? Again, there's a lot of emphasis on working on the way that you delegate before even considering to start your own business, and taking more creative approaches to doing so to relieve the stress from the people in your team, and to create a more cohesive work environment, to create a happier team that will be more progressive and be able to work with each other and take instructions from you as well. Let's see. Would it be a good idea for you to start your own business? Will it be successful? Okay. First off, I'm hearing that it might be a while before the money starts to pay off. It's not going to be easy financially, which will first of all, I'm seeing in the beginning, you're already going to need to let certain people go from your whoever it is that you hire from your team, because of the financial prospective things when you first start your business. I'm seeing here, okay, so I'm seeing the card of 8 of Coins reverse, which says lack of ambition, disillusionment, hypocrisy, laziness, intrigue. And like I said, before you even begin or think of starting your own business, you need to work on getting back into the routine of things, certain things that you haven't been doing, and get back that what's it called? That energy. Okay, so Queen of Swords, sharp, quick-witted, keen person, intensely perspective, subtle person, and they signify a widow or a woman of sadness, absence, loneliness, separation. Ten of Cups reverse, loss of friendship, unhappiness, family quarrel, pettiness, rage, combat, strife, opposition, differences of opinion. And Nine of Coins, accomplishment, discernment, discretion, foresight, safety, prudence, material well-being, love of nature, sheltered environment, cautious exploration. Okay, so I'm seeing that this can be done, starting your own business can be done, but not before taking a few crucial steps. Other than the steps I've already mentioned, you need to work on finding a team of people. If you do start your own business, who will come with you or who will you hire? You need to first make a plan, literally write it down, and think of these steps before you can even think of starting your own business. There could also, I'm also seeing the financial hardships if you were to start your own business is due to your team not being cohesive, like on the same page, differences of opinions, different visions for things. So coming up with the right group of people or the right team or the right employees is going to be very crucial to your situation, to plan ahead of time. But yeah, like I said, this at your last card, you have the Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Coins. There is success at the end of things, assuming that you were to follow these steps. But Spirit is very much, I'm hearing that Spirit is very much encouraging you to